Good morning. Oh, sorry. Good afternoon. Time flies on a Friday when you're having fun. I had the privilege in 1995 to be at a conference where Charles Swindoll spoke. And one thing I remember he said is a desk is a dangerous place for a minister to be. And of course, he was alluding to the fact that ministry is out there, not just at our desk. So I thought it'd be a good idea this Friday afternoon to leave my desk and come visit with you. As you know, this Sunday, the 23rd, we start our church-wide and gift group sermon series, Love Does. And Andrew will be speaking this week on building margin in our life. And this is a most fitting topic coming on the end of our Rest series. If you remember, several weeks ago, Kathy Vidic led us an exercise where she helped us see that what makes the beauty in music is space between the notes. That's what creates rhythm and helps a piece of music even become transcendent or so. But so at the end of Rest, now we're going to talk about margin. And the reason margin is so important for the beginning of this series is if we're going to love people, whether it's our family, our children, our neighbors, our co-workers, maybe even our enemies, we're going to have space. We're going to have margin in our lives to be able to respond to the Spirit's prompting to love our neighbors, those whom we're near and those whom God is bringing near. Now, whether you're doing the Love Does series or not, of course, as the church gathered in a gift group, we all have the three primary mandates. The first is the greatest commission. The first is the greatest commandment, to love God with all of our heart, soul, and mind. And the great commandment is like it, love your neighbors yourself. And then Jesus, the night before he died, gave us the new commandment, that we are to love each other as Jesus has loved us. So I encourage us now as we move into this, that you continue your good work. You guys are on the front lines. You're servant leaders. And as such, we're looking to you to shepherd, to pastor the folks that are gathered in your group, whether you're a group that's just starting anew or a group that's been together a long time. I encourage you to give serious thought and prayer as to what does it mean for me to care for and to help shepherd these friends in this group. And then we also, as a servant leader, entrust you as stewards. We've been entrusted with the stewardship to help make disciples of Jesus. And in the process of following Jesus, we become like him. And as those who are becoming like him, we are better able to be instruments of God to help change life in the workplace, in our own families, and in our community. That's our highest calling. That's the mandate that God gave us at the beginning of creation. And Jesus has come to transform us, to help us become the real, the genuine selves that we want us to be. Jesus is in a process of slowly making me the real, the genuine, the authentic Tim Farrell. The Tim Farrell I want to be in my heart of hearts, because that's what he's placed before me. So I encourage you, keep on keeping on. Keep shepherding, pastoring the people in your group, and keep stewarding well, helping them, calling them, locking arms to follow Jesus, that we might be transformed. Because I believe that Jesus wants to use the 200 and some people in groups at Bethany and more to be an answer to Jesus' prayer. Oh, Father, through this person, may your kingdom come. May your will be done in Howard County, in Ellicott City, in Columbia, in Maryland, as it is in heaven.